We're now at the fourth lawsuit. We have Blake Lively filing a complaint to the California Civil Rights Board that was provided to the New York Times, who then wrote an article all about what happened, they say, on this movie set. We have Justin Baldoni, Wayfarer et al. Suing the New York Times over that article for defamation. This first one is an administrative action so far. We have Joneswork PR really spilling all the tea and pulling back all of the curtains on what was happening with PR from their perspective. Curious to see. Joneswork PR sues all the PR people and Baldoni et al., saying, Baldoni et al., you violated your contract. This is an employment contract. That's where all the text messages came from. Whether that was proper or not, I guess we'll see. Then you have Blake Lively suing in New York federal court, similar to what was in the complaint in California. We have not broken all of that down yet. Now we have the fifth filing, but fourth lawsuit in the saga. We now have, as of today, Wayfarer Studios, Justin Baldoni, Jamie Heath, It Ends With Us Movie LLC, Melissa Nathan, and Jennifer Abel suing as joint plaintiffs Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, Leslie Sloan, and Vision PR. So Blake, Ryan, and their PR agent are all getting sued in federal court in New York. This is not filed as a cross complaint in Blake Lively's lawsuit. This is filed as its own lawsuit. There will be, I'm sure, motions about whether those two things should be consolidated or not, but these are different plaintiffs and different defendants, and joinder can get complicated. So does that surprise me? No, not at all, but a wholly new lawsuit, Batman. The following is not a story plaintiffs ever wished to tell. Unfortunately, defendant Blake Lively has unequivocally left them with no choice, not only to set the record straight in response to Lively's accusations, but also to put a spotlight on the parts of Hollywood that they have dedicated their careers to being the antithesis of. The task was always going to be an uphill battle. They never imagined they would encounter it to this degree. Here's what we know so far from our first look into some of the Baldoni versus Lively, Ryan Reynolds et al. Lawsuit. Again, Baldoni's side is saying that all of this would have remained quiet if Blake hadn't gone to the New York Times in an effort to destroy Baldoni. Lively's team says it was Baldoni's team and PR that were seeking to destroy her in retaliation for allegations of sexual harassment on set. Baldoni's team said that is all made up and it was used as extortion to take control of the movie. In New York, Baldoni's team et al. Has sued Lively, Reynolds, and more for extortion, for defamation, for false light, for interference in contractual relationships, and for no less than $400 million. Yes, this is also in New York federal court. This is a 179-page complaint that is written so it can be read dramatically by the media, but it clearly lays out their side of how all this went down, and it mirrors the allegations they leveraged in the New York Times defamation suit, saying that all of this was contrived, that this was a ploy, and it was a ploy to seize control. We will see what the responses to all of this are, and I will have to go through the rest of it because we did not get all the way through this lawsuit. So there will be more to come because we are just getting into the emails, the text messages, the cell phone extractions of it all. And that will have to wait till QuickBits and next week. So make sure you have the Lawnerd app because that's where I'm going to keep you in the loop on all of this. And the lawsuit will be linked down below if you want to take a look for yourself. We are a long way from figuring out what happened in this. And well, I'm interested to see what happens from here. Thanks for joining me. If you enjoyed this episode and don't want to miss updates on your favorite cases, you're going to need the Lawnerd app at lawnerdapp.com. That way you can stay in the loop on the cases that matter most to you, and you never know when you're going to catch feelings for a new case. So make sure you get it for free on iOS and Android. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being a Lawnerd.